This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So Ohio State's offense making their way on the field today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
On the ground, it's Peoples. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. To throw, it's Hoover. Running back has it on a screen now. They'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Makes the catch downfield. Broken tackles. Look at that. He's still going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. First down. They're going to throw the football. Hot over the middle. It's Porter. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and they really showed up on that opening drive.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Michigan's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. He dumps it off to the tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Prescorn. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. It's Morgan. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
Caught over the middle. It's Tate.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Here's the 2nd down play. And they hand it off to the back. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. Takes off in a bootleg. With the catch, it's Peoples. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score at the first down. The Buckeyes are going to cash in the red zone. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush gets home.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Stewart. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, I got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. A solid run, good for first down yardage. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone and go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind them to find yards. It's exactly what he did there.
It's a good battle down here at the goal line. 3rd down and goal for the 1. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds itself backed up inside their own 10. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He's stepped in front of that bullet.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation, all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And we're all tied up now. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. A quick shoot. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, they trapped him for a sack. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open.
Second shooting.
Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Haynes. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On first and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. He'll toss it to the back. No shot to bring him down. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Morgan. Pass caught. 2nd down now. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They'll try the right side on the toss. He gets loose. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Buckeyes churn out another 1st down. The shotgun running play call.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Using his legs. It's Peoples. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. He's got it right
Are you
here.
fucking kidding me?
Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
The ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal up that loss. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And by the receiver. The defense will wrap them up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This to build the lead to 6 here in the 4th quarter. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. This will be fun. Strange things happen. The conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the... Defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. He hands it to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Pressure is coming. They'll try a pass here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And he gets it away. A directional kick with pretty good distance. And the returner heads out of bounds. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle is made, but it's good for a 1st down to the 47.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from the first down.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
On third down, it's a handoff. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. On the ground, it's Butler. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Toss play to the outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Incomplete with his hit as he threw the football there on third down. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Look out, room to run here. He has first down yardage at the 46.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Critical third down play for this offense right here. To the air, it's Hoover. Makes the catch downfield. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Now here's the toss play. Breaks free. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The field goal is good. And that will give them the lead here in the final minute and a half.
Well, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the 4th quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. With sure hands, it's Buckley.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Looking for a late deep shot. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Nice grab. It's Morgan. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's running out of time here. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. He looks downfield.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Well,